Hello, my name is Danny Howard, and I'm delighted to be here to present a very special Q&A with two of the most exciting artists in the world right now, and they're brand new and, let's be honest, quite unexpected collaboration. But we're going to get to the bottom of that and chat to both MEDUZA and Dermot Kennedy as we celebrate the release of Paradise. Hello to you all.
What's up?
Hi, ciao.
MEDUZA, where are you guys? I can see you in the studio, obviously, but whereabouts are you in the world?
Yeah, we are in our home studio in Milan.
Nice. And Dermot, Ireland, is it?
I'm from Ireland, but I'm in London as of today. I'm here writing. I'm working on the second album, so I'm just in London right now.
Okay, and that's where you go to write all your material now, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a good place for me to be. There's just a handful of people here that I love to work with. I was in New York recently too. That's been an important place for me to make music. So yeah, just wherever you connect with people, you know?
Exactly. Okay, we'll talk about New York shortly, but first, I want to know how this happened, guys, because I said in the introduction, it's quite an unexpected collaboration, but something I love in music is unlikely collaborations, because two artists from completely different background, styles and sound coming together is a beautiful thing for me, and it always gives us something fresh, which is very much what this track is. So how was this record made? How did the idea of you two coming together happen?
You guys go for
it. We started with remixing one of his biggest tracks, that was Power of Me, that we loved, and we discovered his voice, and from that moment we started listening to his first album, and track after track I was talking to the guys and saying, wow, this is amazing, his voice is so fresh, it's so new. So we decided to write a song during the lockdown, and then talking with the label and the management, we said, can we ask for Dermot Kennedy on this track? So can we send them the track? And they said, yes, we tried. That's it.
So it was your idea, because obviously you did the remix, which is amazing. And then obviously Dermot, you got the request. And I mean, it's such a different style to what you normally do and what people know of you. You know, what made you want to jump on board?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a great song. And that's not me just saying that. Like, I'm very careful with who I work with, and to me, like, it might be unexpected, but it doesn't feel like a stretch for me at all. You know, like it feels like so much of what I do with my own music is try and make people feel good, try and make people feel a bit better about the world and about their life, and that's exactly what this song is to me. And so it just kind of, it just feels so good, you know what I mean? And so I didn't hesitate. Like, it just felt like a good idea. I get that for me it might seem a little bit like out of my lane or something, but to me what's more important than genres is ideas. And so an idea that I would often have in my own music, I think exists in this song too. So it was easy.
And yeah, I say obviously it's a different lane, but when people hear the record, they're gonna hear it and go, yeah, this works so well. And
for sure.
Yeah, we absolutely love it. But before we carry on, Dermot, we keep talking about it's sort of a different lane to you. Are you a secret raver?
No, I'm not. No.
do you like a rave?
No. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I'm that guy who says I'll be there and then you never see me.
Yeah, I know your type.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what though, this is going to be such a hit and such a smash. You might have to turn up at the club next summer, you know.
We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
MEDUZA boys, the official video launch is straight after this. Tell us a bit about it and where was it shot and what can we expect to see?
It was shot in the south of Italy, and it's all about the amazing location and the cinematic story behind this. And then like we did in the first and the second video, like Piece of Yard and Lose Control, we decided to choose our location, and then we said, wow, this is amazing. What story we can tell to the people with this amazing location? So you will see then what would be the story. I tell you enough.
Okay. Keeping it a secret. We can't wait to see it though. It's coming up very, very shortly, guys. So stay right there. I mean, the track's called Paradise, so it's only right that I ask you both, where is your paradise? What is your ultimate paradise? We'll start with Medusa.
I start. Yeah, okay. Yeah. My personal paradise, honestly, is home with my family, my girlfriend, my dog. It's the place where I can be myself without anything more. So I literally love staying home, and I discovered this obviously more during the lockdown because I had more time to be home, and this is my paradise.
Okay, amazing. Home is where the heart is. And
for sure.
Next one.
So my personal paradise is music, because I was born with music. My father is a singer, Italian typical singer. So it's completely different. But you know, I hear music from the beginning. So this is it. I study piano, and the music go on, and this is it.
Amazing.
But I think my personal paradise can be a natural island where you can do what you want.
Chill.
Relax.
Chill guy.
Far from the cities. And
Yeah.
I think
Great.
I'm with you.
My idea of paradise is, geographically, it's a home thing. It's about Ireland, and it's about where I'm from, and forestry and mountains and all that. And that's what the landscape of paradise looks to me. But also it's the idea of just everyone around me, like family, friends, everybody that's most important to me, kind of just like everybody being in a good place, everybody being healthy, everything making sense. Like, because being a musician, it's not the easiest thing in the world, you know, like you're gone all the time. Like you got to hold on to certain relationships. And so to me, paradise is just everything being settled and like making sense.
Yeah, of course. Amazing. Amazing answers. 4 great answers there. Love it. I mean, as we know, it's been a pretty funny old year, 2020. Obviously, the live music landscape is almost non-existent. I know both of you have not been able to tour and go and do gigs and stuff. So I just want to talk about the experience. You know, what have you been doing with your time whilst not touring the world? And, you know, how have you been keeping that connection with fans going as well? We'll start with Medusa.
We started during the lockdown watching all these streaming DJ sets from Facebook, and we talking with the management. The conversation was we have to do the same thing to be connected with the fans. We have to do something different, and the reaction to everyone was the same. I mean, we have to do this kind of live streaming set, but what about doing something more epic than a classic Facebook daily stream? So this is why we decided to do that in the Terrazza Martini in Milan, with a beautiful sunset. And we did another one. It will be online probably next month with Selected, and we did that in Iceland, completely in the desert.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. I think that it can be better to have something that people can remind, and not only something daily from your home. That it can be good, but you're not telling a story. You're not telling everything to the people. You're just sharing your music with them. But obviously, this is my personal opinion, and everyone is free to do what they want. This was what we thought and what we made.
Dermot, what have you been up to with your time? I mean, I guess music, but what have you been doing with the extra time that you would have had if you were touring?
Yeah, I've been enjoying the extra time, to be honest. Like I've been working hard, but like we toured for the last 3 years, pretty much nonstop. Like if I wasn't on tour, I was in the studio, and it's been a really critical part of my career and my progress. But like, again, like I said earlier, all of this didn't happen at the worst time for me. Like I've toured my first album extensively. Like we were going to tour up until about now, honestly, roughly. And so obviously the last 6 months or whatever it is has been a write-off, but like it's been a lot worse for other artists, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this has happened at a time for me that feels like it can make sense. And so it's given me all this time to breathe, and like, because I can't imagine what it would be like to have a somewhat successful first album and then be chucked straight into second album and get that done as quick as you can because you're going back on tour in January, you know, like that seems very stressful for me. So like this year it's given me some space, and it's been a really good time for me to just kind of get back to center, I guess. So that's been cool.
Meduza, just to round off, obviously you've got the launch of the new single, which is massive. Congratulations. But what are the plans for the rest of the year and beyond that? You know, what do you hope to happen in 2021?
We finally had time to be in the studio, 3 of us together, because obviously in the last few years we didn't have this time because of I was touring. So it's so good to be finally, you know, all 3 of us together, because we can share ideas and start like we started before doing Piece of Your Heart. Like being naturally in the studio with no rush, with no pressure, and be what we love, do what we love easily, music. And this is what we're gonna do for the next of the 2020 and first part of 2021.
Okay, amazing. So more music on the way. Guys, it's been incredible to chat to you again. I'm buzzing for you both because the single is huge, and yeah, I think it's another hit in the bag for you both. So congrats.
Nice one, Danny. Thank you, man.
Well, as you know, I think the track is an absolute banger. Can't wait to watch the video, which is dropping any second. So now it's over to Meduza for you to introduce it to the world.
So it would be Meduza and Dermot Kennedy, Paradise.
And that's it. We are out of time for this special Q&A. Thank you to Meduza, thank you to Dermot, and we are here obviously to celebrate the release of Paradise, such an amazing track. Thank you so much for joining us, but now you know what to do next. Go stream the